G'day. Today I'm going to pull the bull bar off the Triton in the process of trying to put a rust proofing on. It has already electronic rust proofing, which is a couple of tech. I've had the EPRS one last time, no problems with that, so I'm trying a couple of tech, see how that goes. And then I can comment on both, which is better than the other. So the couple of techs haven't been on there about 3 months. So I've got some products here I'm going to show you, and then hopefully I'll show you some parts underneath the car, what I'm going to do. So the plan is to get the bull bar off today. Haven't done it before. Got some guides to go by. It's not the right bull bar, but it's close enough. And then I have to degrease bull bar plus underneath the car in preparation of putting the rust conqueror on, and then the Black Xtroll. They are the products I'm using. So here's the rust conqueror. Stops rust on rusty metals, prevents rust on clean metals, virtually clear, easily painted over. So, and this is the Black Xtroll Impact Black. It's semi-gloss enamel, so make sure you get the right thinners. So I've put this on the trailer, so we'll go and have a look. This dries hard, that dries hard. Because it's semi-gloss, I don't really care what it looks like underneath the car. But what I'm going to do is, it says to apply the black when this is still a little bit wet, not completely dry, and you get a better finish. So instead of having a faded bull bar, it's now going to be semi-gloss, and we'll see how long it stays like that. I'll just show you the trailer. I don't know if you can get out my dog, if you can see that, but that's clear. You can see like it's got stuff over it. I just haven't painted it, done the inside. Everywhere there's rust showing is you can see where it's sealed the rust and nothing else penetrates it, but you got to paint over the top. You could leave it as it is if you like, but just haven't got around to painting it yet. Just a bit cold galf all around the back here. So here I purchased a 2-ton chain block. Some people say it's made in the best country in the world. I don't know about that, but most things are made over there now, and that is made in China. So is on the roof there, as I put a wire rope through there, and the chain block's going to sit on top of that and come down, connect up to the bull bar here. And it's a lightweight bull bar, so it's not completely solid like the old styles or the aluminium ones are. Probably weighs about 50 kilos maybe. But anyway, it's just to get it off there and hold it there till I can put it down on the ground. I'm going to move the car out, put it up on axle stands, and hopefully I can get around to degreasing today. So tomorrow all I have to do is put the rust conqueror on and paint it, but I don't think I'll get that far today. For the whole purpose of the job, I picked up this compressor here for 120 bucks. When I brought it home, I noticed it didn't have an air filter, so I had to order that through Bunnings. That took 14 days, can you believe that? Through their special orders program. And I've got to say, their special order program is shit. Because some people don't know what they're doing there. As you can see, we tested this to see what pressure we're going to operate at. I'll get about a minute spraying before it cuts in, so not too bad. But we're going to regulate it down here or at the gun. Here is some stuff I brought. This is a gun purchased from Triton. It's a Renegade. They're very popular, and we'll be able to have a look at that and work that one out. This one here is a gravity fed one for the job, but I decided to back off on that and use this one. But this may be good for doing furniture or whatever later. So yeah, that's it for now. So hopefully I can hook up this bull bar. I'm going to take some photos first, have a bit of a look around. Printed these off the internet. Installation guide. So it could be right, and I'll just have to go in reversal of what it says, I guess. So and also the other day when I was adjusting the spotlights, I dropped the Allen key down the bull bar somewhere. Hopefully I can still find it and go from there. I printed this off upside down. Great. So what I'm showing you here is just the condition of the car at the moment. As you can see, it's not too bad. So you see the condition here. Just to protect the car, I don't know if it's got rust starting or it looks like it has. So that's the whole purpose of this exercise, is to bring it back to a condition that's, I wouldn't say near new, but reasonable, and then protecting it at the same time. So you can see the lower control arm there. It's not too bad. I'm going to take these bottom plates off. I'm going to get proper underneath protection, but I'll probably paint these just for the purpose of my practice runs before I do anything else. Or maybe not. So this is part of the bull bar. This is the protection plate underneath. It's a bit heavier duty than what these are. I'll take note of where the markings are, rip that off, and then I'll have a look at what I'm supposed to be looking at. The instructions talk about these mounts here being put on, and then the bull bar gets bolted to the mounts, as you can see up here. So that's why I'm taking the bull bar off, to see the condition inside and around, and also the front of the car, see what that's like, particularly the front of the chassis here. So I will show you the back now. So here we are down the back. As you can see, it's not too bad. So I'll be dropping this tyre off, but you can see the condition of the tray. It's not too bad at all. So best to get to it now before it gets worse, I suppose. You see the mount for the tow bar here. The chassis and all that further up is no problem at all. I noticed there's no protection for the fuel tank, so it's probably something else I'll have to get. So overall, I'm just cleaning up and replacing, repainting with rust-proof stuff that's been to work. My diff breather up there, I haven't run them yet, but another job. Thought I'd get this done so I can start doing some beach work. So I've got the electric and the chemical. You know, when you take things off, it pays to measure certain things. just so we can go back close to what it is and draw a plan. So these things down here, that's just a slide plate for this. I guess it just goes anywhere. If it fits square, it's square. But then you got these over here. So I'm just going to do a quick draw up of it and make it pretty simple and start getting into it. I think half of the shit that they talk about to install it is actually drilling into the vehicle itself, but I just want to take this off, see what goes. Another thing I'll point out, although I haven't got the card checked up yet, but for servicing purposes anyway, I don't know if you can see it, but see those nuts, those bolts there? They're hard to fucking get to get this cover off, because the oil filter's up there, remember? So I'm going to mark and notch this out when it's off, so I can just put a socket straight on there, both sides, easy access. It's a fucking joke, right? It came off a lot quicker than the first time taking it off, these undercover plates, simply because I greased up the bolts to go in and out. So the more frequent they are, I guess, the easier it is. Right side only. So I'm just gonna rip this off, see what's behind here. Then I need to get this bull bar off. Hopefully I won't have to get it all off. I don't know how tight these are, so I'll just crack them a little bit and see what happens. Fucking wrong size. Where's the other? Alright, so I'll whip this off and see what it's like. So that's part of that. Right, need a bit of socket for that. Alright, I'll show you what's there. So I got that off. That bracket that was here, you can see like sand there, bit of sand, dirt, whatever. So this is what it gives me access to. And hopefully, you can see some looms there where they've, whatever they had here originally, they just unplugged them. So hopefully, I'll just do the other side, take this cover off. I might just have to take these brackets on, leave all that on, and go from there. I'm not taking all this mounting brackets off and shit, I don't have to. So we'll have enough look when I get this off. So the covering plate is taken off. Hopefully I'll find my Allen key somewhere, otherwise it's on the road somewhere. So this is the strength here in this bull bar and, you know, bracket brace. The rest of the bull bar itself, as you can see up there and around here, is just 4 mil steel basically. I was hoping I wouldn't have to take this plastic cover off, but I have to, and the grill. Hopefully these plastic ones will come out and they're not flogged out like some of those. I should be able to get that off. I think that's just sitting loose really. Got to get access to the top mounts, the bottom mounts, which I'll show you. So I figure I'm going to take these off here and the other side. There. If you look up further, now I've got to rediscover what I was looking at before. Take this away from the chassis. That is part of the bull bar, and take the whole lot away as one. The actual bull bar is in pretty good condition, really. I thought I'd see more clay or whatever around, but I'm going to try and get this out without damaging any, unless we get a pleasant surprise. I don't know why they make these fucking things. Well, what happened to real screws? You know, they're just spinning around like fucking useless fucking pieces of shit they are. You got to put a bit of load on them just to get them out. Sometimes you strike it lucky, sometimes it's just like, what the fuck. Alright, let's take this off and have a look. And what do you know? Right, so let's see what else is bolted up here. This crossbar up here and all the supports. See that? That is just sitting there. No clips in the bottom. Unreal. But there's no rattles when you drive, so that's alright. So I was looking for the looms on these things. I think when it comes to the aerials, I'll just undo them, just let them go. I'll probably hit them with paint later on when I actually do this. Just realised I'll be able to undo here at the lights, just unclip them. That might be a better option. That's if I can get them on there. Off there it's a bit tight against that line. Same here. These spotties need adjustment anyway. They're going to come off the bull bar so they can be done. And probably a bit of a clean up. Anyway, we'll keep going. Right, the unboxing of the 2-ton block and tackle. Let's see what we got. Yeah. The chain on this thing is what? A 10-ton. Is a 3 metre drop, which I figured would be pretty much what we need. So there it is in its glory. Doesn't look too bad. Just hope everything works before I actually chuck this box out. So what am I going to do here is just crack these, or hook up the block and tackle, and it should just come away. So I thought these would be on pretty tight, but no, these must be like the crush things they talk about. Anyway, now we're on to these ones. Fuck, better change over. Now, I guess it probably wouldn't be easy trying to line these fuckers up. And they say it needs about 3 people to fucking put these on. Well, they're probably right. Why is that head different? What the fuck is going on here? Well, that's weird. So all the mounting bolts are loose. I'm going to take the inside ones off first, so I'm not underneath the bull bar, and get the bull bar supported, and hopefully it should come away. This is the reservoir, and the MN models, they had 6 to 7 litres. This one's not even a litre. What a fucking joke. So that's what I've done, hooked up the block and tackle, suspended it by my recovery bolts there. I'm just going to undo the ones that are already loose, do the inside first so I'm not under it, and just do the outside and it should just shake away. Then I can lower it down, see what happens. Okay, so this is it here. It's now just after 2 o'clock. I started probably 11, so yeah, a bit of fucking around. It's going to be interesting to get it back on. As you can see, the condition isn't too bad, so hardly any rust there at all. So it's not a waste of time, I think. I think it'll look alright once it's done. What's on the floor there are bolts and everything, where they come from.